Guess what time it is? I think you know. You know, don't you? Yeah, you do. Our remake, reboot, news of the week. Blumhouse's The Mummy Reboot casts midsummer actor as first star. Hold up, pause. Why is this the first I'm hearing of a Mummy reboot? And have we learned nothing from Tom Cruise? I don't know if you guys knew, I didn't know, but we getting another Mummy remake. Another one. The Mummy movie that I acknowledge is the 1999 version with Brendan Fraser. That's my Mummy. This reboot is actually going to be directed by Lee Cronin, who did the Evil Dead Rise, the 2023 one that everyone is raving about, because I think that was a reboot too, right? Or like a soft sequel or something. And that went gangbusters. People loved that one. That one was a huge success. So hear me out. I know you just heard me talk a whole bunch of shellacking about the Tom Cruise one, and I'm only acknowledging Brendan Fraser. But here's the thing. Lee Cronin, he dwells in like horror. You know what I'm saying? So I can get behind that. The Mummy movie I think it was supposed to be scary, but it was like, I think there was only one scary part for me when I first watched it. But everything else was just like a fun action ride. Like it was so good and light and fun. If he brings his Evil Dead Rise tone to this Mummy, it will be different enough that I can get involved and see what we're doing. What is this? Tell me more. So, oh my gosh, they are already about to film this thing. It starts filming in Ireland next week. Or maybe this week, depending on when you're watching it. So the star, well, I don't know if he's the star, but Jack Rayner, he will be playing a husband and father who runs afoul of supernaturally sinister forces. Now, for those of you who are not entirely sure who Jack Rayner is, let me go ahead and help you remember. He was in Midsummer, which so I've started watching that movie 3 times and haven't finished it. I keep watching like the first 10 to 15 minutes and then stopping. Not because I'm like worried, but I just kept getting distracted. I tried watching it 3 times. Now I'm being distracted, like I'm not interested, like I have to go do something and I don't bother coming back to it. So I got to do it. But before he was there, he was in Transformers, Age of Distinction with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, he was the boyfriend, the one who the Romeo and Juliet laws that they really had to let us know existed, where, oh, we were dating before, so now me being 17, him being 19 is not illegal or something. I didn't need to know that. Why did you tell me this? Why, Michael Bay? Why? He does a better job in Midsummer, from what I've seen so far. Atomic Monster and Blumhouse are co-financing this project. Blumhouse? It's Blumhouse, right? Oops. Wait, James Wan, and John Cavill are producing. All right. Okay? I'm not going to talk no mess. You guys might be onto something. When they casted Tom Cruise, it was like, oh, it's a big main star. It's going to attract eyes. But the movie just wasn't that great. Here, Rayner decided to go with how they did it with Brendan Fraser. Because at the time, Brendan Fraser was not a big no-name. Mummy put him on the map. So Rayner, what's his name? Yeah. So Jack Rayner is not a big name. So they're trying to follow that formula. Like, okay, maybe we need to scale down. Maybe we don't focus more on a huge name actor. Let's scale down, which I do like that because it forces you to focus. It focuses you to kind of be more about the story. So I'm here. I'm here for that. I'm all in. The Evil Dead Rise franchise was a huge hit, right? In 2023, it grossed $147 million worldwide. What was the budget, though? You guys don't have to check the budget, right? Oh. Okay, so the budget for Evil Dead Rise was $15 to $19 million, and it made $147 million. That's a winner. Cronin's take on the Mummy could also end up being far scarier than any previous iteration. Yeah. It's now a requirement. Not maybe, not possibly. It's now a requirement. This is a good sign, guys. This is a very good sign. I'm with it. I'm with it. 100% I'm with it. Let's go. What are we talking about? I'm definitely with it. I don't need any more convincing. Okay? I don't. You've got some masters of horror involved here. If you're a fan of the Tom Cruise 2016 The Mummy, put a hand up. Let me know. You will not be judged. This is a safe space, okay? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Art is subjective, okay? Art is subjective. What I like, you hate. What you like, I might. Maybe not hate. Hate is such a strong word, you know? Highly dislike. Now, I don't like hate the Tom Cruise version of The Mummy. I found some fun things within it, and I enjoyed watching it, but it was not anywhere near as good as the other one. I saw what they were trying to do by bringing Dr. Jekyll and everything. I feel like part of the problem was they were working too hard to establish it as a universe when they should have focused more on making it just its own solo movie. And then how they chose to make Tom Cruise, I feel like Tom Cruise casting maybe wasn't right for this particular version for what you were doing with this movie. Still fun to watch. And it was nice having a female mummy, even though they didn't do much with her. You wasted my girl. Let me know if you guys are going to, watch this reboot if you're interested. I mean, I'm very much interested now because we're getting a horror for real. Oh, yeah, I'm interested. 100% interested. Yeah. Let's run it. Hey, guys, quick aside. If you like what you're seeing and you like what you're hearing, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can always be up to date on what's going on. And for those who don't know, I'm a writer, director, and producer with my own series, The Zombie Chronicles, which you can also check out on Amazon Prime or Tubi. And those looking for a way to help support further, you can check out my Patreon, NXG Global Productions, where I discuss more movie reviews, access to clips of my writers group recordings, first look at behind the scenes, shout outs on social media, posts, and more. I'm looking to grow the community and would love to have you be a part of it. Plug over.